There. Okay, so here is the guess of the weight. 1,115 pounds. Okay, let's see who the winner was here. We have a guess of 1,111 pounds. So that is just 4 pounds shy of the proper weight, and that winner is Nikki Pulliam. So Nikki Pulliam was the one that guessed the weight very close, at least within 4 pounds. So we'll be calling her. She'll be getting a $100 gift certificate from Ridge Hardware. Thanks everyone for participating in this. We've had a lot of fun with it. People have been really excited about this. My daughter did make some pumpkin pies and some pumpkin muffins and pumpkin pudding out of this pumpkin. So we had a lot of fun with it. So we'll see if we can do it next year. We hope to have some seeds for sale in the store in the spring. So Jason has saved the seeds from the pumpkin here, and we're going to hope to have them for sale in the spring. So keep an eye out for those. All right. Thank you. See ya. We need to have a conversation about these things right here. So there have been plenty of studies done over the last couple of years saying that these things are ineffective against the thing that we've been dealing with the last 3 years. And so if you've been paying attention to the news, last week or a couple of weeks ago, as colleges were starting to go back, you were hearing about some colleges requiring these things, but it was only going to be for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks to stop everything, and then they could come off. Yeah, where have we heard that before? But this week in the news, right here in our own state, in Montgomery County, which is a very liberal county, they have instituted these for third graders in a public school. Third graders, because they had 2 or 3 third graders, get the thing. And so they said, well, now, okay, because those 2 or 3 third graders got the thing, everybody has to wear one of these in third grade. And get this, it has to be an N95. Is this one a KN or, yeah, this one is an N95. Third graders, after we have seen the studies that they don't work, we've seen the studies on how kids have suffered in learning and especially speech because of these things, and we're going back to this? This is bullshit. So what needs to happen is we all need to push back on this. Yesterday I got a text message from a relative of mine who is in the service industry. So he said he had a house call, showed up at the house, knocked on the door, said, hey, I'm here to fix your whatever. And the person that answered the door said, no, sir, you need to have a mask on before you come in. He said, you know what? Apparently you don't need your whatever fixed because I'm not wearing a mask. And he left. So good for him. And so more of us need to do that. If we're going into a doctor's office and the doctor is requiring, or there's a sign on the door, you need to push back and say, look, you're either going to see me and you're going to get my money without me wearing one of these stupid things, or I'm walking out of here. We need to push back. If we don't push back, they're coming back. And we have an election next year, and so they're trying to bring all of this back in order for the Democrats to steal another one from us. So, yeah, push back. You just say no. Yep. I didn't see what that was. So just say no. Just say no to these things because it's BS. We know they don't work. I knew they didn't work 3 years ago, and I spent money fighting my favorite doctor over these things, and I won, of course. But they're coming back. they're going to, at least they're going to try. And so you just need to say no, because we cannot let them do this to us again. My God. Serenity now, serenity now. You know, there's so many more things I could talk about. Impeachment, that needs to take place. Or the age of our elected representatives, that needs to change. We are an embarrassment on the world stage with McConnell. Oh my God, that's an embarrassment with what's happened to him in the last couple of weeks, just freezing up. My goodness. Pelosi, Feinstein, Biden, of course, Grassley, Schumer, all these that are just too old to be there. Hey, I'll admit Trump probably shouldn't go back in either, but he's our best chance at fighting all of this bullshit that is happening to us. At least his mind is still good. Can it be good for 4 years when he's reelected and goes back in as president? We'll have to wait and see. But we know Biden is not all there. There is something wrong with him. McConnell, he is feeble. Pelosi, we haven't heard from her since she lost the House speakership. Feinstein, however you want to say her name. Oh my God, when we have video of her trying to make a speech in Congress or vote on something, and she has no clue what she's voting on. Her aide has to tell her how to vote. That is just embarrassing that we're allowing this to happen. You know, we need term limits. Everybody says, oh, well, term limits is voting, our right to vote, and we vote them out of office. No. We have limits for so many other things. We need term limits and age limits for elected representatives. Oh, serenity now. I could just go on and on, but I won't. It's time to get out of here. Then it will be adult beverage time, and it's going to be a cold one tonight. Maybe a margarita. We still have to celebrate Jimmy Buffett's passing, right? So I think I may have a margarita tonight. Okay, I think I'm going to say, see ya. See ya.